We store here the records from the Bureau of Indian Education and their functions, the Office of Special Trustee, of course, for American Indians. Also, we have Indian education records, Office of Judicial Services records, which are law enforcement that are out on the Indian reservations. And we also store here records for the Secretary, the Assistant Secretary for Indian Affairs, and also the trust-related records for our solicitors' offices. Those types of records could be financial, of course, education, high school transcripts, marriage certificates, death certificates, all the types of personal information of people who have been enrolled. This is just an old ledger that records some of the older transactions and investments made, that you can see how brittle it is and due to its age. So these looks like these are investments. The records here are maintained in archival standards, and the temperature is at 60 degrees. The humidity is controlled to protect them. Also, the air is filtered several times a day. You know, we are underground, so we're safe away from any type of natural disaster or tornado won't affect us down here. If someone wanted to get a copy of maybe their great-grandmother's marriage license or some death certificate or something to try to trace back their history, what they would do is they would go to their nearest Bureau of Indian Affairs office and do a research request. And that would be sent to us, and I have a staff here that actually does research, and we would do the research, see if we could find the information, and then we would release that information back to the BIA. We only release information back to the owners of the records. We don't release it to the public. If someone wanted to, someone wanted to do that without going through the BIA, then they would have to send us a Freedom of Information request.
Depending on the employee's workload, responses to requests usually happen within 48 hours, but no more than 5 days after they are received.
This area here is the space where the boxes are actually, the information is being taken out of the box, off of the files, and actually entered into a database, so that in the future we would be able to retrieve, for research purposes, we would be able to know where to go to look for the documents that are being requested. All of our boxes, when they get here, have a barcode put on them and are scanned to a physical location, so that at any given time we know where a box resides. So I always tell the staff, our rule is within 5 minutes we locate a box. This is the dock, and this is where all the boxes are actually received from the field. And also this is where the boxes, well, when they come in from the field, they come in here and they're put on these stacks over here, is what we call the stacks, to be weighted, to be indexed. We did have, about a couple months ago, a couple of tribal guys come in and do some research. And they were surprised that there's not more tribes that actually come in for research.